Madden gods.
Perfect. Welcome into T4G. How y'all doing? We're going to do a realistic rebuild of the Chicago Bears. We're going to do 5 years. If you guys want us to do 5 more years, you got to hit that like button and get it to 100 likes, at least close to 100 likes, and then we'll go from there. Now, make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and always let us know your guys' thoughts in the comments. If you guys, want us to do a certain style rebuild, you want us to do things in the current rebuild that we're doing, kind of jazz it up, whatever you guys want, let us know in the comments below. We'll try to make that happen if it's feasible. Okay, so we're going to go for 5 years. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go over the team now. Justin Fields is a great user play quarterback, not a good simulation quarterback. He's paranoid in the sense of pressure, not good. Khalil Herbert, Deontay Foreman, decent running backs, not really great running backs. Nothing you can build on for 5 years and really be super satisfied. Fullback, this is kind of one of those things. It's a fill-in position. You get a good fullback, you replace the last fullback. You're not going to spend a bunch of money on a fullback. At least most organizations do not. So we're going to try to make this as realistic as possible with my own flair to it, because I'm not going to try to emulate what the Bears have been doing for the last 10 years, because then I'm just going to draft like crap, and it's just not going to be smart. I don't think it's a smart game plan. Good wide receiver, DJ Moore here. Rest of the wide receivers, I don't think Darnell Mooney quite played up to his potential. Tyler Scott, I think he could do good, but I don't like his agility. I'm not a fan of that agility whatsoever. Cole Kmet, I want to keep building on this. I think Cole Kmet is a solid tight end. He's out of Notre Dame, who Notre Dame produces good tight ends. They're like Iowa, not quite as good as Iowa producing tight ends, and they're like Penn State. Penn State produces great tight ends as well. Braxton Jones, a lot to like about him. I think that we could turn him into a very solid player. Cody Whitehair, good, but, obviously the time's a ticking for him, and he is getting older. Center, we got to replace center, no doubt. Tevin Jenkins, a lot to like about him. I think he'll get a second contract with us. Darnell Wright, good at run blocking, decent at pass blocking, out of Tennessee. He blocked some good guys if you look over his film. Pretty solid, just general offensive lineman. I mean, he can move the pile, no doubt about it, with 6'6", 335 pounds. Not a small guy by any means. Montez Sweat, paid him a lot of money. Can't really get out of this contract. I like him, but that is a lot of money. I will say that. It's kind of make your head spin when you look at the amount. Yannick, I don't think he quite played to the level of what he could have. Defensive tackle, obviously something that, we need to upgrade. I think Dexter, there's some things we could do with him, but I just don't know how much we can do with him. Jack Sanborn, probably going to be replaced more than likely. Noah Sewell, I like him. He can do good in simulation, but I just don't see his NFL career panning out to being like his brother, his older brother. I think his older brother is just a hoss, absolute trench hog. And so Noah Sewell, I think he can be good, but I just don't think he's going to reach levels that are going to be super amazing, in my opinion. But he also made it to the NFL, so round of applause to him. I mean, he did a lot of what other guys could not do, and he's got good vision. I'll give him that. He's got good vision. I don't think he has necessarily the athleticism to go behind his vision. He knows where the ball is. He has a nose for the football, but you need to be strong. You need to be a beast, and he can get there. I'm not saying he can't. But anyways, moving on. I'm talking about him too much. It's the scouting in my brain that's what's going on. I'm going over the film that I watched, all the games I watched of him. TJ Edwards, like him. Not really anything I need to change at this moment in time. Jalen Johnson, solid player, really, really solid player. Kyler Gordon, a lot to work on there that I can build him up into a cornerback I believe that he could be in this league. Stevenson, this one's tough. The agility really just gets to me. Aside from realistic or not, that agility is just something hard to work with. Eddie Jackson, older guy, he's going to start to regress like hell. And then we got Brisker, who I think Brisker could be a beast out of Penn State. A lot to like from him. I watched every one of his games, and I think Brisker is a very talented football player. Kicker and punter, this is kind of something we'll feel out as we go through this rebuild. If we find some that are good, that we have the money to replace these guys, obviously we'll do so. All right, so here's our starting team. We we're having Mooney be the number 2, and we're going to put Scott at slot. Aside from that, everyone's basically the exact same. Defensively, moved a couple guys around, got some of the younger dudes to come up on D tackle. We're not starting Yannick. We're actually going to start Robinson. Give him a little bit of some love there. Stevenson's going to be our slot. And that's basically it. No real huge, massive changes that are happening year 1. So Jalen Johns, we're going to have to pay more money to. Darnell Mooney, I'm not going to sign him to this. The re-sign interest isn't there. With the amount that he's asking for, they're hosing me. A lot of these guys are hosing me right now. And they're asking for more than market value. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be a part of that. Like Blackwell, 65 overall. Dude, you're not worth $2.28 million. Your wife told you are in this, but I'm not your wife. Okay? So that's not happening. Robert, come on, dude. 14.1. Come on, buddy. What the hell are you talking about? These guys, look, Dan Feeney, I love the stash. Okay, I got a mean stash myself. Your stash may be worth $2.32 million. It might be. You know, I get that. Mine's worth $5 million because mine is a rescue. Okay, mine gallops at night. All right, mine needs a leash. Okay, it's like a horse's tail. Now, I love it, but you're not worth the $2.32 million. But I'd like to keep seeing you in the building because that stash is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful stash there. Dylan Cole, you think you're worth 5.2 in a 2-year deal? Please, Dylan. All these guys here, they're laughable. I would gather them all into one room and I'd just laugh and point. I'd be like, look at you. You think you're worth that? Please. Justin Fields, you're on thin ice, buddy. That's all I got to say about you. You're on thin ice. I said it last year. I would have traded you away and I would have drafted C.J. Stroud. I said it last year. Or I said it during the draft. I would have done it. And you know what? I just wouldn't have cared. I really, honestly wouldn't have cared. You would not have been on my team. C.J. Stroud would have been on my team. So I think about that every time I see your face right now. And I need you to not fumble like you did last night. So let's light it up. Or you did the night whenever you played. You fumbled. I watched that. Saw it with both my eyes. So we won 6 games this season. Can't complain. 3rd in the division. Can't complain with that. MVP goes to Dak. Don't believe that. I think, I really do think C.J. Stroud should be the first candidate of MVP this year for what he did in turning around that team. You know, I would like to be shocked that he did what he did, but I'm not shocked. I don't know. I see everyone talking about his interviews. Oh, look how he talks. Dude, he's been doing this since the minute he got on Ohio State. I mean, when he was working with Coach Mick, getting bigger, and just all the things he's been doing. I mean, he's made so many people look like a fool. Just so many people. And it was so easy. I don't know. It was so obvious. And that's what I couldn't understand. I mean, I don't get it. So let us know what you guys think. You think C.J. Stroud should win it? But yeah, I think, we did as good as we could do this season. You know, I don't think there's that much we could have really have changed unless I just all out started trading guys away and kind of doing that. So we got some dudes up here that are defensive rookie. We got a couple guys up there. Sewell, quarterback, Fields is up there. Running back, none. We had a guy on the list, though. We have 2 guys on the list here, Moore and Mooney. Offensive lineman, I don't really see too much there. They're against us. It's okay. All right. We got the yearly awards, all that good stuff. So, yeah, we're ready to get into the offseason. So, we're going to trade Justin Fields and Rock and a 4th-round pick for 2 seconds for the Colts. They're good seconds. And the thing is I think that Justin Fields, for one, in his situation, I'd be shocked if he'd want to come back and be a Bear. I just would. I'd be very shocked at that. And then 2, if I'm the Bears, I think I would want to move on as well. I mean, I really, I don't want to beat up the past, but man, you had C.J. Stroud just in your grasp, and I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, I don't get paid to do that. I just get paid to do this stuff. So what do I know? Anyways, yeah, I think this is a good deal with both parties. So this trade was really just about clearing up cap penalty and trying to work a deal. So I had spent $3 million and I clear up $7 million. Well, actually, I clear up $10 million, but if you look at the penalty, it really comes out to $7 million. So they get a guy for $7 million. That's not too bad. I get a second-round pick. I'm giving him a second-round pick. It's a 2026, so I'm kind of paying in advance. I'm also throwing $3 million down on Whitehair's contract. I think this is a fair deal for both. All right, so I think this is a fair deal. This is going to be the last trade that we make. Eddie Jackson, it's clearing up cap room. The Commanders have unlimited cap room. Well, all the CPU does. So I'm just going to make this trade, give him a 6th, give him Jackson, get a 4th round. He's old. He's going to regress. I could try to penny pinch him for more, but I don't think that's realistic. So if I'm the Commanders, I'd do this. If I'm the Bears, I'd do this. That's how I looked at it. Anyways, moving on. We're not making any more trades. We're getting into the draft. So obviously I need a quarterback. Kevin McClellan. Let's look at him. Nope. Gets happy feet. Feels non-existent pressure. You can kiss my butt. I know he's good, but it doesn't matter when you could use some improvement. He's average at that. Okay. Slow, elongated throwing motion. You could quicken that a little bit. This guy's talented. His short accuracy sucks. He's a strong arm, but that's not that hard to get up. Juke move. Injury doesn't look too bad. I like this guy the best so far. But is he worth it? That's the thing. Georgia Tech don't produce that many good wide receivers. Then you got quarterbacks. Nope. He doesn't even know pressure's there. No thanks. Oh, boy. So the question is, do I go Blake Smith? I don't. I could trade for a guy that I know has... how does he force passes? Is he aggressive? Is he conservative? Because if this guy's conservative, Jesus Christ, it's going to be terrible. Cheese and crackers. So I'm not going to love that. I'm not going an offensive lineman. Oh, from Cheat again. Look at him. Allegedly. Anyways, Rasheem Dobson. Bet you he's good out of Ohio State. That's wide receiver U, baby. These guys they're no joke. They are no joke. He's fast. He's got a little playmaker to him as well. He's got the deep route, not shocked because he's a deep threat. A little bit of that spin move. This guy's good. He's playmaker. He's deep threat. He's good. I know he's good. This guy's out of Ohio State. Big fella here. They just got more and more guys. Great strength. D-tackle wise, this guy is a beast. This guy could be a right end for us. No problemo. No problemo. And he's got a little finesse to him as well. I'll tell you what, he's probably pretty good. RJ McKenzie. I know I really do need an outside linebacker. And I like what I see with this guy. I like it. A little finesse, block shedding. He's got a little man coverage to him. Dang, I'm digging this dude. I'm digging him. I like him. I think his injury, if it's an F, I'm going to be just super upset. But honestly, out of all these guys, I know I need a quarterback. I know I do. I get it. I need a quarterback. I'm not going with one. I'm going with RJ McKenzie. I need an outside linebacker. I'm going to shore up the defense if I can. And then, the wide receiver Dobson, I bet you he's a monster. I think I could find another wide receiver. So I actually have the 10th overall pick too. Didn't even know that. This guy's got good speed. His jumping's not good. His cod's not good. His bench press, a dude is a unit at his bench press. Play recognition, I like what I see from my boy. I like him. However, you always want to make sure you're doing your due diligence here. You want to make sure you're doing your due diligence. This guy is not as good, because if I come across a dog later on, I can get, except for that solid, not bad there. He's a finesse dude, speed rusher. Get out of town. That's a big speed rusher out of Washington State, you big boy. Dang, I am intrigued by you, my friend. You are an intriguing man. Very intriguing man. You are. I don't mind you. I got to go with the big fella. I could go Dobson. I'm really struggling here because I want Dobson. I should go with Blake Smith. But I have a feeling I could find a good quarterback that I can get to run my system and be effective. But getting good DNs and stuff is just another thing entirely. That is a tough road to hoe. You're kidding me right now. You're kidding me that he's not a... I'll get his dev up. Ah, you crapped on me. You just crapped on me. All right, so we got, some pretty good guys here kind of building up. This is a big draft. D-tackle, I like him. There's plenty of areas where I can put that guy. It wasn't like a really great D-tackle class, but, it was decent. So I'm glad I picked him up with the 10th overall pick. I know he's normal dev, not looking that good, but I can build him up. I'm not worried about that. I needed a guy, and if there's no D tackles, I got to pick with what I can really go with, right? I'm not going to just say, oh, no D tackles, not going to do anything. No, not going to happen. And he wasn't going to be in the second round. It wasn't going to happen. Perriman, good. Good linebacker here in Wagner. Good halfback here. We needed another halfback, another middle linebacker here. And then just kind of picked up, the best positions that we could pick up and just fill some spots here. Kind of get some guys that potentially can start in the future and just, keep moving on from here. All right, so here's our starting team. We got Malik Cunningham, picked him up off the free agency. We're going to roll with him this year. I know it's going to be a little bit shaky, but I believe we can build up around him. Our rookie out of Northwestern, we're going to give him the reins. I'm going to just start to promote these guys the best I can. 2 undrafted free agent players that are both star devs. And that's why you just got to be careful of drafting wide receivers unless you know they're really, really good. Because I know that I can sign some of these guys. I can pick them up. We got our rookie starting from California. We got our rookie starting from UCLA. And then the rest of the guys in there. So we got 2 rookies starting from the draft. We got a rookie, Bacon, Maurice Bacon starting there. We got a rookie out of Ohio State starting, the backup, Dexter. We got a rookie starting, R.J. McKenzie out of Georgia. We got a rookie starting, Kirk Wagner. Tremaine's going to be the backup there. I'm paying him a lot of money. We run a 3-4 anyways, so he's going to be in. It's not like he's not going to, be on the field. No, he'll be on the field. I just want our guy to get, majority of the love moving forward. TJ Edwards, we moved over the right outside linebacker, Jack Sanborn, moved him over. I like him a lot. It's just I got some good guys in the draft, and when you have a linebacker problem, there's only so much you can do. Cornerbacks, there just wasn't too much that we could really do. So, it just was what it was. We're starting Glass from BYU. And then just kind of going from there. Slot receiver is going to be Underwood. Third down back. Power halfback is going to be Herbert. Third down back is going to be the guy from Northwestern. And all basically the same guys moving forward. So we'll see how our season ends up here. So we went 9-8. I was pretty jazzed up about it. Went to the playoff, and then we got smacked with a shovel. And honestly, there's not much I can say here. I can't even talk crap to the Broncos and say, at least we didn't get goose, because then the Broncos are just going to say, well, at least we didn't allow 38 points. And there's no good comeback for that one. So I think I'm just going to stick to talking crap to all of our division rivals. You guys suck. You're no good. You got beat by Malik Cunningham, who is a first-year starter for Lord Have Mercy. And the dude threw 4,039 yards on you boys? Come on now. I mean, how embarrassing. The guy is really hard to upgrade, by the way. Very, very tough, because every time you upgrade his strong arm, his scrambler's all right, let's go. That's a little frustrating. So, yeah, it's not going to be easy to upgrade him fully. Anderson did good. Moore was favored. Not shocked there. Not shocked whatsoever. Tremaine Edmonds coming out of Virginia Tech. That's impressive, I got to say. He got 113 tackles. Our 2 linebackers just dominated. Kurt Wagner at a USC. We're all over the board. We got a Wisconsin guy here too. We got Maurice Bacon. I love the name. Out of Mississippi State, the rookie doing well, 5.5 sacks. And then we got our Ohio State D tackle, 4 sacks too. He did pretty good. And then Sweat, another Mississippi State guy. So we have 2 Mississippi State D linemen. We're repping that Mississippi State on the front line on that defense. Noah Sewell got 2.5 sacks. He got a couple of those. Oregon boy. We got our Georgia guy too. I'll tell you what, though, watch out for that Miami because they're offering some heavy NIL. Some heavy NIL, man. They just stole Justin Scott from Ohio State. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what you paid him, but it must have been a pretty penny because, dear Lord, remember that name, Justin Scott. I said it here first. That guy's going to be a beast. I don't know. I think he would have been better on Ohio State, but he's so good. I think he could translate wherever he goes. Like, I think he's really that good. So, yeah, I mean, we did pretty good. 4 interceptions from Jalen Johnson, our boy out of Utah. Freaking Utah. Man, they're going to do well in that Big 12. We got a Washington guy, too, here, Kyler Gordon. They're good with those cornerbacks. I will say, Washington does well with cornerbacks. Virginia Tech's just out of left field. Like, Virginia Tech, I just don't see too many really talented guys coming out of Virginia Tech. No offense. And I'm talking recent years. Don't attack me, Virginia Tech fans. If there's any of you left, I'm just kidding. So now I do have a little bit more ammunition. The team that beat us, that royally smacked us around like we were nothing but a frog in a pond with a $2 smile. They smacked us around. They won the Sizbiz. So we lost to the champs. So take that, Broncos. So looking at these quarterbacks, this guy's out of Oregon State. He's got good traits. The stance on the pocket. You know, he throws the ball away. I don't love that. He is a strong arm, though. Elongated, quick release. His speed's not all that great. His strength isn't that great. So I don't think he's like some super high overall player. But at the same point in time, as much as I do want to keep Malik and build on him, just not 100% sure that I don't want to try to go with a quarterback in the draft and pick him up. So I'm going to go with him, pick him up, and get a starter, you know, for my quarterbacks, and just try to build that up. Let's see here. What do we got? So there's a lot of guys that I obviously want to pick up. This guy is obviously extremely talented. I really like what I see here with the zone and man coverage. He could be a little bit of a lower overall, but I don't think that really matters all that much. If this guy's man coverage is a B, his zone coverage is probably a C. It's not a B through a D, but this guy is incredibly talented as well. This guy is really good. This guy's really good. His man coverage is a little bit better. This guy's catching, too, is off the charts. This guy's catching. These are some good cornerbacks in this. This guy's slow, though. Very, 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 very slow. I do need a good cornerback. I could use so many good cornerbacks. I could put him at free safety, you name it. This guy's good as well. Solid player. F injury. I won't go with him. What's this guy here? He's probably actually pretty good. Not terrible, not bad. Who was that cornerback up top? Where are you? It's got to be this guy, Jeremiah Wilds. You're out of Iowa. I already trust the hell out of you. Iowa's got some good defense. I'm going with this guy here. I know that he can really give me, you know, a good ability to be successful and do the whole shebang. And I'm doing quick drafting. I didn't scout anyone, so I'm just kind of going through it. And we've got a deep man here. Another good cornerback here, it looks like. Is this Keith Harper, the guy that I already looked at? Another Virginia Tech guy. He's super slow, though. And his awareness is already pretty low. Tony Neighbors. Man, these guys, I'll give him some credit here. Man-to-man zone coverage is a B. Press. F injury. Come on, guy. Come on, my man. A big old D tackle here. Don't really need one. I could use a running back as well. A center. Oh, boy. F injury. Another cornerback here. His catching is not as good, but he is definitely fast as well. He's got good press. This guy, hopefully his injury is not an F, but he is worth taking a chance on, in my opinion. I really do need a starting running back. However, this guy's really fast too. Not a hidden dev. I do need a running back, but it's okay if I don't get one, because I got one in the free agency who is actually really, really good. But I'm going to use that guy as a starting free safety, that other cornerback. I don't really want to look at that guy there. This guy here I'll take a gander at. not too bad. He's got some good speed to him. His short route is a B. Injury is an F. Spectacular catch kind of sucks. His deep route C to an F. Not too bad there. This guy is not bad. I would say that he is probably talented. I would go with that. He is probably talented. This guy deep route running already even not that good. It's a C. Deep route running on this guy is a B, but he's got poor strength. Run block. He's got some run block to him a little bit. His awareness is not high, so he's, you know, who knows. But I think, ooh, okay, what's this guy got? Poor speed. I just don't love it. I don't love that that guy has poor speed. I'm going to look at this tight end and then this right guard here. This guy's pretty fast. I like what I'm seeing here. Spectacular catch. I am going to go with this tight end here. I needed another tight end anyways. Let's go to the third round. Pop this one out. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Where was that? Offensive lineman, a playmaker guy here. What do you got for me? Is this a guy I already looked at? Yeah, you're okay. Not bad, not great. Kind of in the mix. Power halfback here. What's this guy's? Decent speed. Jesus, dude. Yeah, let's see real quick. I'm going to go before I pick that guy up. There's probably some day 3 guys. This guy's at Army. He's okay. Elusive back here. Power back here. Let's see what this guy is. If not, I'm going to draft that other guy. Okay, I'm going to just draft this guy here because I do need a halfback. So picked him up. Normal dev. Nothing great there. I'm not trying to go with just the best guys in the draft. I clearly have to go with the right guys for my situation. Okay, and now I do need an offensive lineman. As much I'll wait on receiver, I need an offensive lineman. This guy looks decent, but I do not bad. F injury though. You're a piece of hot garbage. There's nothing left on right tackles, right guards. They're all projected. There's only one guy that's day 3. Jesus Christmas. What happened to all the linemen? This is the worst lineman draft I've ever seen. I got to draft this guy. I have no choice. Dear Lord. This is horrible. Horrible draft class with offensive linemen. That's... Jesus, what am I drafting everyone from Purdue? What is going on here? Oh, God. Speed rusher here. I don't even need a linebacker too much. At this point in time, I could use a middle linebacker, but this is not even the guy to use. Not bad. Besides his acceleration is his injuries an F. Come on, guys. What is this? Injury-prone class? What kind of class is this? This is ridiculous. Okay, we're going to switch gears here with the 4th overall pick. Let's see what this guy... Is he good? No, he's not that great. Oh boy. Physical guy here, day 3. Just tell me you have some speed, you're solid, you're good enough for me. Alright, got another wide receiver. Perfect, the guy is good enough for me, can't complain. Got to move quick on this. So that's what we're doing. We got another lineman issue, fullback issue. I don't even really care all that much about the fullbacks. There's a utility guy here. Not that great. Let's go blocking guy here. That's my jam, and I like this guy. Lead block, I'll go with this guy just for the lead block. Got the fullback done. If I can get any more offensive linemen, I will do so. I don't expect this draft class to be anything phenomenal, but there are definitely some guys I had to get. Now, the question is, this guy's power 2. Not bad, not great. Don't absolutely love him. Another power guy here, and I just don't want to pick one up from the free agency. Jesus Christmas, I'll have mercy on my soul. Give me a power, dude. Okay. I'm going to go with this guy. Kicker's done. All right, what else do we got? I needed a kicker really bad. I could only get punters. There was no kickers in the free agency that were any good. This one here is just kind of best option that's left. That guy's free safety. He's a zone. His man coverage is less than a B, no doubt. Wide receiver playmaker. I bet you. Ooh, what do we got here? I could always use another cornerback. This guy is not that terrible. Wait, what are you? You're a zone coverage guy. Your zone's a C. Your man coverage sucks. But you could be something good in somewhere else. He's got some block shedding to him. He's got some interesting attributes about himself that I don't mind. I'm not going to do this with every draft. I just did this with this one here. So that way you guys just do rapid fire, go through it. We're going to have to put that guy at some position there. So 70 overall quarterback here. Had no choice because really I do want a good quarterback and I can't complain. The only thing I want to see with this guy is I want to see... Yes, he's aggressive. Oh, baby. I love it. I got lucky as hell with that one. Oof. Okay, Wilds is pretty good. This cornerback's pretty good. There's just no way I could not pick these guys up. I mean, I had to. And this guy's a normal dev. Tight end here, had to pick him up. Halfback here, had to pick him up. I like him. You know, it's just what it was. It was one of the only offensive linemen I really struck out with the offensive lineman. Physical guy here, 4th round, can't complain. I could even put him at tight end if I really wanted to. Don't need to, though. So fullback here, 71, can't complain. Kicker, 71, can't complain. Cornerback, it was what it was. I could put this guy, some backup, free safety, something. We're going to have to pick some guys up in the free agency, but so far I think our team is pretty fantastic. All right, so here's our team. This is a guy I found in the free agency. He was a wide receiver, converted him over. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm gonna lean on that development here. Wide receivers, we still need to pick up. There's no doubt. I think we have a good enough team around our quarterback, you know, to do well. I think that we definitely could do better in many phases. Obviously, there are many phases that we could do better. And, you know, it's tough. It is tough because this team doesn't, it's just not a quick turnaround for this team. There's a lot of work that this team needs. So, you know, we still have some guys here, but we just need to keep building on the young players as well, fill those spots, make them less huge. You know, they're like giant craters at this moment in time, and we just got to keep filling those in until it's flat surface. And then, you know, we're good to go from there. All right, so our coach is starting to get better, and that's the big thing. We had to work on our coach. This is year 3. Did not have a great season by any stretch. Young players went 5-12, so definitely different than last year. However, team's getting better, and our coaches are finally getting better as well because there's multiple facets to this. You can get your team good, and you got to get your coordinators good, and then you got to get your head coach good, or well, at least you should do your head coach first. So, you know, we're finally on that aspect where our coach is starting to become very, very talented, and that's helping tremendously. So, yes, we did go 5-12. We did not do super fantastic. We were the worst, almost the worst in offense. We've dealt with quarterback issues for multiple years now, ever since we had Justin Fields leave. And, you know, it's been tough. It really has. It has been tough for us. Man's done good. They kept wanting to replace him and get him out of there. I want to utilize this X factor as much as possible. I'm working on his elusive back. You know, basically I need like another year, maybe 2 years with him, and he could end up being you know, a pretty decent back. I can't complain. He's better than the other backs because the other backs aren't going to get as much XP, and so I do like him quite a bit. Receiving, we didn't do too bad. Kurt did really well. So did Edmonds. Not shocked there. McKenzie, Sweat, you know, pretty solid there. The numbers aren't anything crazy, but for the most part, you know, it was a tough year, and we got to have a better year this upcoming year. It's just got to be better. You know, I was looking at, hey, I'm probably going to end up getting fired. Offensive rookie goes to our quarterback. But with a rebuild like this, if it's realistic, I can't make a turnaround in 2 years. 3 years is ridiculous. Like, this is a 5-year start from scratch, build it up, in my opinion, and, just keep working on it. You have to just keep plugging away. So this next year should be a better year. We'll get into the off season, and it should be better for us. All right, so we made a big trade. We traded our left guard, star dev Perryman, to the Commanders. Gave 2 sevenths, a second in 2028, a fourth in 2028, 6 in 2027. Gave this up for the second round pick 33, which is a good pick. I need to solidify certain areas. We're going on year 4. I've had 3 years. It's been up and down. Been really trying to rebuild this team as best I can. But at this point in time, the fans are going to be wanting me to really jump on this and be like, hey, get aggressive. And this is the perfect year to do it. Everyone can see, all right, making moves, getting aggressive. And I'm not going to lay down on this. This is a really tough rebuild because we've had to really scrap a lot of different positions and just restart from the draft. And that's not a quick turnaround. You don't, it's not, hey, we had a good draft, all of a sudden you're good. Nope, that's not how it works in the NFL. Not even really how it works in college. You can be the Texas A&M, get a really good recruiting class 1 year, and what's that do you? Not a lot if you can't, keep doing it. It's a stack of greatness. That's what it is. All right, so we negotiated another trade here. This one was a little bigger. We gave up Hairston, still in his rookie contract, Jackson, who's a star dev center, and then Scott, and then a third-round pick for the pick 35, and just try to build up on this as much as possible. So some of these guys, Scott's coming up on a 1-year deal, and I don't really there's other wide receivers that I need to keep working on at this moment in time. So that's where we're at. We're just kind of building the team, just continuously stacking. So putting up Tremaine Edmonds on the, throwing him out there, the Seattle Seahawks have come up with Jackson Smith and Jigba, so they must have a contract issue going on here. 2 fifth-round picks, which is something I don't have a contract issue. So, and as much as I would love to have Tank Dell, I'd rather have Jackson Smith. So we added one, and I think that's huge weight off my shoulders. Good trade there. I know Jackson Smith's probably not super happy right at this moment in time, but I don't care. You'll be happy. You'll realize it was the right decision here soon. So I'm satisfied with that. That takes some weight off my shoulders. And we got a good middle linebacker already, so I'm not concerned about the linebacking core. That's one thing that we've actually replenished very well. So this is the last trade that we're going to make. We trade Stevenson. We don't need as many good corners as we have right at this moment in time. We did really well in the draft. Gave up a 6th, 5th, and another 6th. And Webster, 2 other cornerbacks. I needed to just clear up some space. Those guys don't even think of those guys as anything. They're just going to get cut by the Patriots anyways. That's just paperwork, basically. So then we get a 2nd-round pick. So the last trade we're going to make, I'm building up for this, and I'm gonna make a splash. It's my pool. I'm gonna make a splash. So we missed out on Brock Purdy, but I did offer him a contract. There's no doubt about that. Tyler Smith, we offered a contract to. He is not the guy that's going to fit our scheme, but at the same point in time, he is a guy that we need. Flat out, I'll deal with the scheme later, but I need a guy who is talented. That's first and foremost. So we at least added him. Happy moving forward. We're starting to land some pretty talented football players, just even in the last trade. And, we still have the draft, but so far I'm pretty satisfied. All right, so we had a pretty good draft, I think. I'm not sure. I went through it really quick. Like I did the last draft, but it wasn't sloppy. So I went through quick, but not sloppy. So I want you guys to understand the difference on that. So this guy here, no hidden debt, by the way. He was a beast. There was a cornerback who was a monster, by the way. Absolute freak of nature. This wide receiver I had to go with. He also was a normal dev. But this guy's a playmaker, and he had everything that I wanted. And I was like, I knew this guy was just good. Then we had the center here. I had to pick him up, hidden dev. He fits our scheme, so I won't have to worry as much about fighting against the grain. Another running back here that I was like, man, this guy's great. Hidden dev. I am just getting crapped on with these hidden devs. Middle linebacker here in the 3rd round. And then I just went with the best options. This guy was actually a hidden dev. Out of all the guys that I have were hidden devs. That was basically the dude. Even Carney here out of Ohio State, not a hidden dev. So the Michigan guy was. So that's interesting. So here's our team. The biggest thing that we've had trouble with is we got the skilled position. I keep working on man because the other guys that I keep getting are not. They just don't have the dev. And that X factor, if I could just get him going, and I'm close. He's right on the tip of the iceberg there to kind of get to the next level. And we're going to start Heenan. So he's the playmaker, and he's a rookie. So we're going to put him up. Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to be the slot. And we're just trying to build the trenches as much as possible. But it's been difficult. It has really been difficult. Linebackers, we've kept afloat. Cornerbacks we've done very well with. But the D-line, both trenches, we've been kind of fighting like hell. And I think that's where we kind of struggle as an organization is in the trenches. And that, who doesn't, I mean, a rebuild like this, we weren't gifted with just these massive trench hogs that are going to dominate. It's just not what we are gifted with. We still have Sweat, and I don't plan on trading him anytime soon. At least that's the plan. If anything changes, you guys will obviously know. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're dealing with. It's a good team. It's a solid team. It's just we got to just get a little bit more veterans and just kind of get to that veteran stage and just get more consistent. Man, I just said the funniest joke. You guys missed it. It's crazy. You'd have laughed so hard. Anyways, moving on. We're an 85 overall team, which has been difficult for us because the other good teams are like in that 88 mark. We're in 85. We're balanced at least. We went 9-8, but it is, it is very, 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 very tough getting this team up because there is not a lot of dudes who are dogs on the team when you originally get on this team. That is for sure. So Green Bay Packers are number 1 in the division. Would you get a new head coach and an entire team? Come on now. The Bills? What? That's crazy. The Billskis, huh? I just wouldn't have guessed those two teams. Bills have just fallen apart this year. I don't know what they did. It's just abysmal. Jags, the Titans, Ravens, Jets. Ha. Nice job there, Cowboys. I can't stand the Cowboys in this. They're so good in sim. Anyways, let's win. Let's go dominate the Falcons. Let's hit them right in the throats and let's go spit on them. Our quarterback needs to start saying like all glory to God right in the beginning, you know what I mean? Because that is what happens with all the good quarterbacks now. They're all like all glory to God, CJ Stroud, Penix Jr., they all say that. And then next thing you know, God hears him giving him a shout out and he's like, I'm going to hook you up. So Daniel, that's what you got to do. All glory to God with those 4,522 yards passing, my boy. 27 TDs with only 12 interceptions, much better than last year. Man is like a guy that you get that X factor development. It's out and about. I feel like at some point in time, you have to come across a situation like this and give it everything you have. You know what I mean? Like you just have to stand for something. And this is that something. It's like, without me, this guy was doomed. He was doomed. He was a lost little puppy out in the world. That's what he was. And then I saw that dev, and I said, it looks like you need a home. Come on in. And now it's like my duty to try and get him good before it makes me look bad. You have a fine line of that. It starts going too long, it's like, hey, whoa. All right, you're not doing that hot, my guy. You're making me look bad. He's not doing that bad right now. He's not. He shares carries anyways. But, he's doing good. And once he gets over that hump, then he's going to succeed. But it's tough. I will say it is, he's 25 years old. All right. It's a little bit tough there, but it is what it is. 1,100 yards. Pretty solid. This is nuts. Eric Clinton, a cornerback, getting 104 tackles 84 solos. You're kidding me. Right there. If you're a cornerback and you're pulling in 104 tackles, you're MVP. Like, that's just insane. It's honestly insane. 6.5 sacks for Gilliam. Montez Sweat, 6.5. Delgado, which is, what a name that is. Maurice Bacon. Seriously, come on. These names are insane. Tyler Delgado and Maurice Bacon. Jesus. They'd never forget my D lineman. No one ever would. Jaylon, they'd write songs about him. Jaylon Johnson, four interceptions. Kurt Wagyu Beef got 2. Love it. The guy is premium right there. Jeff Carney, another Ohio State guy, 2 interceptions. And some interceptions down the board, not too bad. Let's go to the old yearly awards, get these over with, because they never favor the hell out of me at all, ever. Lamar Jackson, cool, yeah. Hudson Van Gogh, nice job. Cool, awesome, that was exciting. Let's move on to the next one here. Offensive player, Devonta Smith, not shocked. Micah Parsons, offensive rookies, Holiday. And then Givens, nice job, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I went through them all. I did everything I had to do. All right, I got to see this game because I'm on year 4, and I have not been in to a single playoff game from what I can remember in this rebuild. This rebuild has been a tough one, I will say, because they, I don't know, just not really good. The drafts have been kind of cheeks, if I'm being realistic. And there just hadn't been that many good guys on the free agency. It's been pretty bland on the free agency. But defensively, if we can do something with this. Oh, he's getting sacked for sure. Something's going. All right, 3rd and 3. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get to him. Get to him, big. Oh, really? That play. We don't deserve to win if that's how we're going to play. Like, that's so stupid. Get them outside containment, boys. Come on now. We worked on this in 1st grade. What are you doing? 10 yards off. Brought up the safety, too. We definitely think it's going to be a run, and it definitely was. And it was – you shouldn't have ran on that. You should have passed on that one. They got cocky. You got cocky and you got burnt. That's what happened to you. Get to him. Oh, another one with these stupid curls. These stupid curls. These dumb, stupid curls. Just curl right there at the sticks. This is a run. Not, it's a quick pass. It's a run. No outside containment. These boys are terrible right now. You guys are playing like cheeks. He's gone. Man, what is... This is just ridiculous. Cowboys won by a point. Titans lost. Are we... Does every one of us have to just play deep? Is that it? You just... Covering the flats to our defense is like a completely different language. Man, he throws it away every time. He is so good at getting that ball out of his hands when he's got pressure, especially when he's escaping the pocket. It's another run. Nope. Get to him quick. More with the flats. I'll take it this time. It's like they don't trust him because you should throw it deep. It's like Bryce Young. Bryce Young doesn't throw. Like, people are shocked at how he doesn't throw deep at all in the NFL. And that doesn't make sense to me because he didn't throw deep much. Like, I mean, he did, but not as much as you would think even at the college level. You know, and there's a reason for that. You're developing your run game. That's one thing Atlanta's pretty solid at. Getting that run game going.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, wow. Ah. That was a great throw, though.
It's the defense calling the timeout here. And 2nd and 10. He'll look
Oh,
to throw
sheesh.
again.
Whoa.
He finds his man complete. It's Underwood. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Wow. Our quarterback's a little sketchy, man. He's not afraid, but he's crazy. Why is C.J. Anderson in?
2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
Give it to man. Wait, why is C.J. Anderson in? I don't want C.J. Anderson in. That's not who I want in, boys. That's not the goal. That's not the game plan. Are you just doing all power runs? Is that... Because not even he is in. It's Joseph Anderson. Was he saying C.J. Anderson? Who even knows? Who even knows with Madden?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Nice.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's
Beautiful job.
first down.
Good job. Just first down after first down after first down.
They'll try the middle with Anderson.
Well, Anderson's good.
And he's taken down
I
inside
think
the
we let Anderson do his thing right there. I'm not going to argue with what he's done so far.
down as well.
I'd rather have man in there for sure, but...
Off the play fake, he'll
Oh,
look to
no, dude.
throw. And seeing no
Wow.
options, he just tosses this one away and
Come on.
complete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw.
Yes! Oh, my Lord.
Throwing over the middle, but it's in.
Come on, it's 3rd down, baby. 3rd and 10. Let's do this. Atlanta's good. Atlanta's really good. Oh, boy. Oh, man, what is this?
Deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
All right. Okie dokie. That wasn't too crazy there. Let's go to change of possession. Nothing. Or they did get blocked. The field goal got blocked. Oh, we're going to have a field goal battle here. I'm nervous to do the entire quarter, so that's why I'm doing this. It might be annoying. I apologize. But I'm so nervous to do the quarter. I feel like that's when they're going to just score like crazy. Come on. Score. You can't do what you're doing here. I don't like this. That's what I didn't like right there. Come on, boys. Oh, no. This is not good here. Come on. Yep. Didn't feel good. Didn't feel good. This is just turning south on me quick. First playoff game and then you go in and lose? Come on. It's ridiculous. We're still a young team, though, and it's frustrating, but... But it's... You know, it is what it is. It took me 3 years to find a quarterback. Oh, there you go. That's a good way to just end it. You're kidding me. Absolutely kidding me. Well, yeah. Daniel, he's just not ready yet. He's good, but he's just not ready yet. we were not favored at all. You know, it just wasn't. I think we could do one more good big year. We're going on our 5th year now, so, you know, it's unfortunate, but I felt like we're a few players away. We're just a few players away, few upgrades away. We're close. Okay, so I'm going to trade for this Lindsey Wilkins. I asked them what they want. I think it's favorable. 2 first-round picks. Some of that hoopla going on there. And then what I'm going to do with him is I'm actually going to put him straight up in the middle. I need a really good D tackle. I need a good D end as well. These are the things that I am no longer sacrificing. For this year alone, I have to get my D-line shirt up. I absolutely have to, because it's driving me up the walls. So Maurice Bacon, he's just unfortunately not the dude that I need. So it makes it a little tough for me. It makes it a little bit tough. I got to figure out what to do with that right end sitch. All right, so here's our draft. We didn't need much. We got a good right end here, power rusher, hidden dev, good D tackle, hidden dev, wide receiver, hidden dev, fullback, another one just to see if he was better, and then another halfback, see if I can get lucky with the dev. So some of these guys are just taking a little bit of a chance. I'm getting a little bit more aggressive, and I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive this last year here. I know that we need a few positions to really get to the next level, and it's tough. You know, our defense is doing good, but we need to just keep building. Alrighty, this is the team moving forward. Not too much has changed. Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm going to see how we're playing this year. D-line did get a shakeup. We're starting the rookie Lane, and then Wilkins, the guy we traded for. Everyone else is pretty solid. Linebacking crew is pretty solid. I mean, this is a good team. Is this a championship contending team? I'd say we're close. We're definitely a playoff team, you know, but we got to win our first playoff game. And doing this without making a lot of moves with the drafts that we have had has not been particularly amazing. And it's kind of hard because I've not come across a lot of the really, really talented guys. Like we missed out on this excellent safety, Kyle Hamilton, that I really wanted to sign, because then I was going to get rid of Brisker because he was just so good, but they just don't have the interest to come play with us. So it makes things a little bit difficult when they don't want to come play for your team, and you're just trying to rebuild in the draft. You're at the mercy of the auto-generated crap class. So, you know, we'll see what we can do this year, but I'm just ready to win more games. 13-4 is what we did. We'll go over the schedule first. And then first game lost. And then after that, you know, some wins. We lost to the Broncos. I was a little bit shocked by that. And then it was just, you know, you could feel the change. We dropped to anchor. We know no longer were we floating in the sea going, we got to change this, got to change that. We just need this guy or need that guy, and then we'll be good. No, it was, you know, we finally got to a point where our team is now, you know, anchored in. We're solidified. The first year we had to get rid of Justin Fields. We used Justin Fields. We got rid of him. Second year we used Malik Cunningham. Third year we drafted Daniel. So it's taken to this point now for Daniel to get to where he is now becoming a veteran. He can actually lead. He's not just like the young guy on the block that our team's trying to get up. Our O-line, we have some injuries, but our center's injured. But for the most part, I mean, our wide receivers, we've updated that. Our running back's doing better. He's a 77. You know, not great. And his dev is, I'm quite frankly, his dev is not doing me wonders, in my opinion. But I've committed this dang long. I know I can make him good, but dear Lord, he kind of frustrates me. We traded 2 first-round picks, 2 thirds, and like a 7th for this guy, Wilkins. I didn't care. You know, it's like, hey, I either do it now and win, or guaranteed after the 5th year, I would have been fired. This was my year to where I had to prove it, or there's no way a franchise would have kept giving you 5 years and you're not really showing anything. You know, these up and down seasons. It's just, you got to just hang on. And I was like, I got to get aggressive on the D tackle. I have no choice. I just had to, or I was going to lose my job, and it was time anyways. It was set up perfectly to do this, and to get it to a point where I was like, okay, I'm one guy away to where I can make a big hefty trade like that and be confident that I'm one dude away, and all of a sudden I'm gonna, light up. I'm gonna light it up. We ended up being first seed, really nice. Daniel did, I would say, good, nothing like crazy. But he did good. I'm curious to see who the passing leaders are, actually. Dak Prescott's the passing leader. Daniel was third on the list. And then it goes definitely not our guys at all. Josh Jacobs is up there. Falcons are a big run team. But DJ Moore got up there, so that was nice to see. He was up at the top. Tippity top. A lot of these dudes got some major tackles up there, so that's pretty impressive. I'm gonna go back to our team here. Don't care about the kicking, sorry, I know. He did not bad. Our backup running back got a lot in the power. He got more than Anderson. Anderson didn't get much of a shot this year, but it is what it is. So all in all, just, you felt the turn. You finally felt the turn of the team. Look at Wilkins getting 11 sacks. He changed our D-line. After that, we finally started. It opened up things for Sweat, avenues for him, for Gilliam. It's really done wonders. Just one guy, that's what we needed. Everywhere else, we kept building. And now it's like the next step. Let's win our first freaking playoff game. All right, let's do this. Let's freaking do this. We just got to win. That's all we got to do. This is a tough team, and they scored in about half a second. There you go. Jesus. What is going on with this? Come on. That's not going to do it right there. Thank God. Halftime hit. Score again. Make it uncomfortable for him. Make it uncomfortable. Thank God, now that right there made it uncomfortable. But you got to do it again. You can't do that. Left 5 minutes, 27 seconds on the board. That's a good sign. It's a blocked field goal. We won. Won our first freaking playoff game. Took 5 years. Or however many years at this point in time. He threw 4 TDs. Whew. Wow. Joseph Anderson. He just always gets the starting job at this time. I don't know why, but this music's terrible. Whatever that music is so bad. Bacon got some sackage. I got to get out of this song. So we got to remember that it goes through us. Get the hype going, gentlemen. Get it in your screen. Shake your phone around a little bit. Shake it up. Come on. All right, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I got to watch the first, just real quick. Not this part. Damn it. Bear with me, gentlemen. Shake your phone. Let's do this. Well, don't break your phone. That's not what I'm saying. If you break your phone, we're not responsible because, come on. What the hell are you doing? Oh, hit the... All right, let's go. Sack him. Sack him up. Create that sackage, baby. On right there. There we go. Way to keep that outside there. Look at that big boy. Delgado. He's raised by wolves. Get him. Come on, get amped. That's all you can do. Pick it. There we go. Perfect. I love that.
A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow.
Oh, that was terrible. Why do they keep giving their fullback the ball? He's really their best power guy, so they have him in on power all the time. That should be good for us, actually. Unless he's just like a really good running back, but he is huge. Look how big he is. God dang. You just got to chop that man down. Empty set, boys. Empty set. Watch the run, though. Still watch the... Oh, no! He got it. His hands almost look like the ball was behind the line of scrimmage, though. Or behind the first down. I'd like to see the replay on that. That's a run again. You know, nope. Quick, 88. Oh, no, just mesh route. Any one of them. Was that a lineman? What the hell is going on? I got big old linemen catching. Come on, that doesn't look good on our defense there, boys. Watch. Jesus. There we go. That was beautiful. All right. I'm going to fast in this part because their offense is utterly, I don't know. It's really boring. It's good. It's good. And I don't like watching it. They're just nickel and diming us down the entire game there. Entire drive. Hand off to the 6'8" giant monster. That was beautiful. What a throw. That was the best throw I've seen you make since you were forever, before you were born, man. Come on. Don't do that. You got to have more awareness. Oh, this is big. That was a big one. That was a boss move right there. Boss move. You're kidding me. Jesus. The timing was slightly off on that. Ever so slightly. Okay. And of course they score. We scored. They scored. Right before half. We scored again. So far I'm feeling good. Score again. There we go. Now I feel a lot better. There we go. Holy Jesus. 3 TDs. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Man, this song sounds like, I don't know. I don't know what this song reminds me of. It's like 500 things at once. Looking at the Pro Bowl roster here, what do we's got? None of our guys. Okay. Don't love that. Don't love that. All right. I gotta say, a little bit not loving the fact that we don't really have many guys in. Yikes. We got a good team too, so I don't get it. Am I missing something? Did I just miss every guy that we've... If we had any guys, I swear to God, there might not be a single guy in there. What the hell is this? All right. Anyways, they're against us. They don't like us, and us against the world. All right. Let's do this. I don't want to look at the other team because honestly, I don't care. I just don't care enough. I just want to beat them. So, it's raining. Hopefully that's good for us. Not great. I don't love that. But still, at least we didn't give them more. I mean, they're going to gnaw us with just this run game. We got to get pressure to them when they pass. They're going to run right here. Expect a run. Nice little quick pass there, huh? It's right in front of two of our guys' face. I love it. There we go. Nice job. Nice job. What a tackle. What a tackle. Get to him close. Let's go, boys. Quick. Jesus, Lord have mercy. That dude just smoked our guy. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Jesus. Again, you kidding me. Now they come out in their heavy set. Nope. Pass, pass, pass. Go for the ball right there, man. Punch that ball as you're tackling him. Watch that freaking 16. Dang it, man. Should have watched him. Ah. You had no one out there. No one. You didn't have a single soul out there on him. He just ran a little skinny on you. We're coming in a heavy set here. Ah, Joseph. Nice work. I like him. He just is like, let me run straight. That's basically what he does. It's another run, isn't it? Hold on to the ball. What's going through my mind is that I'm happy to be here. It took 5 years. Now all the Bears fans can get off my tookish because I got reamed for 4 years on the X. Oh, get that. Go, baby. Man, we're getting that run game going so far. We are getting that run game going so far. It is just beautiful how our run game is. Our O-line is just trench hogging right now. Absolute trench hogging. They're tired too. They're huffing and puffing, but man, the holes are just massive. Those holes are just ludicrous. He's getting sacked. No, not. You kidding me? Now we're getting away from the run. We were doing good in the run, and then we went away from our identity, and then kind of. Now we're going to probably try to do a run at this point. I would do it and then go for it. That's a good pass. That was a hell of a route and pass. What is that cameraman doing? Their feet have to be glued to the ground, and then their top half has to twist. They got some kind of coating bug. What the hell was that? What the hell is this? Darnell Wright scores a TD in the Super Bowl. You're absolutely kidding me. Wow. That's the skip and dip. And our quarterback really fooled him by facing the other way. Oh, my Lord. That was just too much to handle. Literally. That was just too much. It's a big boy. 330-pound man who just caught it. Did a little swivel. At least that's what he's going to tell people. He's going to tell people he did the swivel. All right, let's go to next quarter. Let's see what that looks like here, because it looks like we may have to start slow simming again. Oh, boy, I don't like this. So far, not so good. It's our ball now. I'm going to watch this drive, and then I'm going to fast sim theirs. See if that can change the game for us there. Ooh, didn't get that, 3rd and inches. That was a hell of a hit. QB sneak. QB sneak it. Do not hand it off. All right. It worked, but that QB sneak looked really open. And I'd rather go with the safe bet than the taking a guess. We're only down by 10. Oh, that was just such good blocking getting to the second level. Oh, my Lord. Oh. The poop and scoop. It's ridiculous. That was a sketchy throw there, Daniel. What are you doing? Your mom's watching. What's wrong with you, guy? Take it. We just got to get a touchdown. Got to get a touchdown. Nope. Daniel, I hate you. Now the crowd gets into it. Minute he scores, they like wait until he gets in their breath. They're holding their breath, and then they get in, and then what? Oh God, if we can't score on this, the game's already looking bleak for us. Real bleak. Especially if he's going to do this. Man, our guys can run block, but we sure in the hell struggle to pass block. And they got a good D-line. They got Joey Bosa. That's what it looks like. I don't know who that is. No. I mean, you seriously, though, got to go for it. There's no choice. You have to go for it. Oh, shit. And it's over. Ah, sorry, guys. Dang. At least we, went to the Super Bowl. We didn't win the Super Bowl, but man, that pick six really just that was the game changer right there. Well, I at least made it to the Super Bowl, so I got to one of my goals. Won a playoff game, got to a Super Bowl. I think this team could win multiple Super Bowls. I think we're right there, right on the verge of just turning around and being a very dangerous, dangerous team. So that's a good sign. So, yeah. Anyways, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next episode. If not, we'll have a new episode out of a different team.